Good morning. Good morning. Such a good morning. Good, 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 good. Ah. Hello. Ah. Mm, 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 mm. Mm, 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 mm. Yep, 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 yep. Ah. Hee hee. Good morning, good morning, good morning. We'll do some oil pulling, we'll do some breathing techniques, and we'll finish up with a meditation and some yoga. So stay tuned. Welcome, welcome, welcome to Gasm TV, where we have a great time every morning. It's just playing some guitar. There's an app for that. It's called Musician. Practice your guitar, have fun, play a game. Mm. Drink 5 glasses of warm water every morning. See how you feel. And you don't have to drink throughout the day. Your body actually registers sometimes hunger instead of thirst. So it turns out you're thirsty instead of hungry. Isn't that a trip? So while you're watching, grab your glass of water, sip it down. Maybe have it at your ready every morning at 7 o'clock for our daily morning ritual. And sing along, sing along, sing along. Let's do a sing along. One of these, do a sing along, sing along. So, as I have mentioned, and I'll share with everybody, oil pulling, oil pulling, oil pulling. Why oil pulling? Well, right here, oil pulling. It's this ancient technique. Excuse me. Water, drinking water fast. It's an ancient technique. It's Ayurvedic, which is kind of a ancient East Indian science of food and healing. And obviously cleansing, because oil pulling is phenomenal. Let me just tell you that it really helps a lot, and your mouth feels, my mouth feels so much better. So I have a swish of this, like a tablespoon of this every morning. And it's been used for thousands of years. It's well understood, and it's not only like the ancient research that's been just done through experience. Like you can try it out yourself, and you'll know the difference. You know what I'm saying? It's like you experience it, and then you know yourself. You don't have to take my word for it. And just have a little faith and give it a shot, and I think you'll experience the benefits. The benefits. What are the benefits? Oh, let's go look. Yeah, might as well let you know what you get. So, what you get are things like just pressure breath. All the bacteria that's been floating around in there is not needed, or at least a lot of it isn't. Turns out our mouths, the dirtiest part of the human body, which is kind of weird because I would have thought something else would have been like on the tail end, might have been dirtier, but apparently not. So guess what? We get to clean it out because we also drink through our mouths. So don't you want to drink through a clean portal? Streptococcus M. Anyway, it's just a bacteria that doesn't do great for us. Wait, is it bacteria or a virus? Good question. I'll have to look that one up. But anyway, not great to have floating around in the mouth. You pull all of the toxins out the mouth just by oil coming in contact with it. I mean, I don't think it's rocket science, right? So the oil comes in contact. It's something that you would eat, so it's not bad for your mouth. It's not like freaking major amounts of like crazy chemicals, right? It's just oil from a good plant like coconut or sunflower or sesame. Those are probably the best. So have those, and yeah, so pull those oils, swish them around for 20 minutes. You end up with better breath. You take out the germs. I feel like my teeth are whiter. I mean, some people say, oh, I don't know if it's been proven or not, but I don't know. They've done a bunch of other research. They've done the research on decreasing gingivitis and improved gum health. Like my teeth and gums are better off than having kind of jammed too hard. I usually brush too hard, so it hurt my gums. I have like sensitive gums. So, you know, it's just a good idea. So 20 minutes, swish. I do other things at the same time, right? So I go and stupid. Read along. I do writing. I sit and write. I'll sit and draw. I might be doing. It's not the greatest always with meditation because meditation I'm not wanting to move and it kind of makes me go there, but yoga, movement, not intense movement. I run out of, becomes harder to breathe, but cold shower with the oil in my mouth. And it's like, wow, except I can't say wow. So yeah, check out that, right? So enjoy that. And when you're done, spit it out into the garbage can, just because if you spit in the sink and it might get solid when cold water goes by it, you don't want to clog the pipes. The oil coming out is pretty different than the oil coming in. The oil coming out has a bunch of saliva mixed in with it, and then the garbage, and it like changes color, and it's kind of interesting. It's like you get to see like what's there. But If you ever wake up with a dry mouth or with kind of a gunky feeling in your mouth, this does a lot. And it also, right at the end, when I spit it out, there's like something that it loosens in the sinus that also frees up, and I kind of hack it out. But it comes out, and I'd rather have it out than stuck back there. So, giving the nose a good a good massage. So yeah, so oil pulling endorsed by Gasm TV. And yeah. Little bits for the day. Little bits. Little bits of goodness. Little bits of goodness. Our next little bit of goodness is the I Ching. Brian Brown Walker. I'd like to meet Brian Brown Walker. I bet he's a really amazing dude. And yeah, his writing is just like, he understands. Wow, whoa. Does he understand? Like, I get a lot from him. So let's take our taps. Message of the day from the universe to us in this moment. 46:15. 46 is pushing upward. Earth over wind. Activity grounded in truth brings progress and good fortune. It is a time when great progress can be made through effort of will. However, it is essential that all your activity be characterized by humility, conscientiousness, and adaptability. Humility, conscientiousness, and adaptability. Progress as a tree. Progress as a tree does, bending around obstacles rather than confronting them, pushing them upward steadily but gently. So progress as a tree does, bending around obstacles rather than pushing. There is nothing to be feared from others now. Feel free to ask for help from those who are in a position to give it. Be neither subservient nor forceful with those you encounter. Simply meet everyone with tolerance and gentle goodwill. Those who look for the good in others find it there. If fears or doubts intrude, remain quietly focused on the activity at hand. Cultivate inner independence and trust the leadership of the sage. The time is ripe for progress if you put forth an effort that is innocent, sincere, and balanced. Innocent, sincere, and balanced. Then an additional flavor on this, the second line. A goal may be reached, but only if one's character is fully aligned with proper principles. It is always more important to maintain humility and equanimity than to satisfy an ambition. And then further guidance from the so poetic Wei Wu Wei Ching, Brian Brown Walker. Oh, so good. The purpose and result of quietly observing the self is to forget the self. When the mind is seen for what it is and fascination with its activities dissipates, reality, which was always present, appears. It is at that point, it is at this point that we understand that nothing is problematic and life becomes thoroughly enjoyable. Mm-hmm. And then the flavor on top of that is modesty, Chien. Earth over mountain. The creative acts to empty what is full and to offer abundance to what is modest. This hexagram suggests that a deepening of one's modesty now is a sure means of improving the situation. There is no power so great as modesty for compelling the assistance of the sage, nor one so hindering as immodesty. Those in high places who retain their modesty are loved by all and continually prosper. Those below who cultivate modesty inevitably rise on the strength of their merits without making enemies along the way. But what does modesty mean? Certainly it entails a refusal to boast or act imperiously with others, even in small ways. But beyond this steadfast humility it also means that our effort to discern what is right and then to do it is constant. We do not work against ourselves, and we do not indulge in doubts about the wisdom of correct conduct. The unwavering commitment to what is correct might be called the modesty before the sage. So there is in modesty a component of non-action. That is, not indulging in arrogant, ego-centered behavior, as well as a component of active effort looking for opportunities to correct ourselves, to assist justice where there is injustice, to feed where there is hunger, and to give solace where there is pain. How appropriate today is all of this message, right? Finally, and most plainly, modesty means holding to innocence, sincerity, and openness in every situation. To do this is to empty yourself and make room for the blessings of the creative to take root. A little lesson of Master Shifu just came through to me. Kung Fu Panda. Great movie, one of my favorites. Wei Wu Wei Ching. Forget the body. Let go of sensations and obsessions and objects. Do non-doing to the point that thoughts cease to arise, releasing mental constructs and emotional entanglements. You'll begin to flow as the sage. Then let go of that notion on top of everything else. Do non-doing to the point that thoughts cease to arise. I always felt that that was not doing. Non-doing is really not thinking, but I also found it up here in the I Ching portion, he talks about non-doing as, he calls it non-action. That is, not indulging in arrogant, ego-centered behavior. Oh. Instead of the mind coming up with ideas about what one should do, just do not doing for me now means coming from the heart again, coming from not premeditating thoughts, but coming from like a sincere heart-centered, just like feeling here moment to moment. You know, the heart chakra really is the bridge between the lower energy chakras and the upper chakras. So we have to keep opening our hearts. I have to keep opening my heart. I say we. I. I want to keep opening my heart every day and every moment. It's like whatever protection my heart wants to create. It's like, no, not needed. It's all beautiful. Otherwise, it's like, no, that hurts. Mm-hmm. There we go. Beautiful I Ching for the morning. And Brian Brown Walker. This app, for sure. Like, I don't make any money saying this, but I do appreciate him letting us read this until he tells us to stop. I hope it doesn't take away from him. I hope you get this app. This app is, I mean, come on. We can't all be here every morning, so having an app is useful. So I hope, I pray for his prosperity too. So I don't want to take anything from him. But I do want to share the I Ching with you. It's incredible. You know, it's really kind of just, for me, it's a coming into, plus I believe it's a message from the universe, because there are no accidents. When you open to that, like, things start to happen. It's pretty interesting, just noticing. Yeah, it's just a beautiful meditation every morning. It's a beautiful lesson to like make as a practice, and it changes every day. And so I get to contemplate different aspects every day. So let's go to our next app. Wim Hof. Wim Hof, be the man for the breathing. All right, let's go into our breathing. I already had a cold shower. Feels good. Feels good. I've been doing here in LA. It's been kind of cool. So it's been chilly even since last week. Little remnants of winter. I guess it is only February. We're so spoiled here, it's ridiculous. Yeah, so cold here is like 50 degrees. Like, really? That's cold? Seriously? Like, other places are negative 30. All right. That's my ambition, is to walk around in t-shirts and shorts in negative 30. So we do our breathing. So this is the timer retention screen on his app. And the breathing is 4 cycles of 40 breaths. We're going to start with a deep exhale and get out all the stale air, because our lungs are like, and if we go fully down to nothing, we squeeze everything out instead of just continuously like leaving some stale air in there. We like squeeze it all out down to nothing, and then inhale. It's like fresh breath. So we start with that, and then we do 40 breaths. We're doing one cycle, describing one cycle. 40 breaths, kind of an intense inhale, serene exhale. And at the end of 40, we exhale completely down to 0. Hold it at the bottom. Hold it for as long as you can. Our intention is 2 minutes. Each time, 2 minutes. We're going for 2-minute retention at the bottom. So breathe deeply, feel the energy come in, and feel your abdomen going in and out, like push. See how you can use your abdomen. It moves your diaphragm up and down, and your diaphragm is like considered the strongest muscle in the body, I've heard. And it pulls the lungs down, so you have a tremendous amount of power there. When you breathe in, and it kind of creates this great expanse for the lungs. And when you exhale, you can push your abdomen all the way to the back. See if you can push it all the way back to the spine even. You're also massaging your intestines and your organs, and it's like, So, yeah, full exhale, all the way down to zero. Hold that for 2 minutes, and like all thoughts go. It's like being present, and then the thought will try to start up again. But stay in the present. Repeat your intention and your mantra in that state. Your intention, your mantra, your prayer, right? And then repeat that. And so I'm liking the meditation before the breathing, right after the I Ching myself. I don't know about you all, but let's do our meditation first. Okay, so we're going to do 5 minutes. Got some beautiful messages from the I Ching. Maybe come up with an intention based on that. Okay, let's come into a seated position, upright, spine straight. Choose your intention, your prayer, your mantra, your affirmation, You can use your counting beads, your mala, your rosary to keep your focus on your mantra. Notice any sensations in your body. Come back into this moment. Use the sensations in your body to bring you into this moment. Choose your thoughts. Choose your intention. Choose to repeat that. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Did you follow your mantra all the way through? Carried it? Did your mind wander? It's okay. Come back into each moment when you notice that and come back to choosing your thoughts, your mantra, instead of letting the thoughts run away into the story. The mind is a fantasy engine. It creates a lot of fantasies. And I say fantasies because like 99% of the time, they're not even right. So might as well choose the thoughts and what are the most empowering and powerful thoughts you can create, right? What is the story that you want to tell? And put that out. Because other people pick it up, whether you say the words or not. Like the energy, if you repeat a very strong, it's like a spell. We're creating magic. We're creating this thought energy that other people pick up. And when you put out the thought and then let go of any attachment to it, either happening or not happening, see what happens. Let go of the attachment to the outcome, though. Let go of the desire for the outcome. Just saying, because if you focus on the desire for the outcome, those thoughts also go out, and then other people pick that up too. So you got to be totally like, just like put it out there, confident, and just know, right? And enjoy. Might as well. It's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful life. So, okay, so we've got our mantra, and so now when we're in the deep exhale of our breathing technique, we can repeat our mantra, go back into that, and just repeat that in the emptiness of no breath, right? And then we do that 4 times, and on the 4th time, it's slightly different. We do push-ups during the exhale, and we'll get to that. So, all right, ready for our breathing. So let's remember our intention and take a deep exhale. Feel the resonance in the body when you do that. Feel the body vibrate. Activate all the chakras. Activate all these energy centers up and down the spine. Feel them all vibrate. Ah. 20 down, 20 to go. Feel the tingling in the body. Come back into this moment. Feeling everything in the body. Feel the breath coming in. Feel the chi coming off the breath into your body. Last 5. Get your retention timer ready. 2 minutes. Aim for 2 minutes. Hold at the bottom. Full exhale all the way to the bottom. Hold at the bottom. Deep inhale. Hold. Wow, we're building the neurons deep into our subconscious, deep into this kind of ancient part of the brain, the amygdala. We're putting in our mantra into that. Like all of our energy at the deepest levels of our brain are centered around our mantra. When we do our mantra or our prayer, our intention in that deepest, like emptiness of no breath. So good. All right. Let's begin our second round. We start with exhale completely. All the stale air. Inhale, exhale. Intention, 2-minute hold. Hold as long as you can. On the exhale, the last exhale. Say your mantra, your prayer, your intention. Deepest part of the brain creates new connections there with our deepest intention. Feel the chi come deep into the body, activating every cell with golden bubbles. Percolating golden bubbles. Throughout every cell dancing in joy. Singing together. Last 3. Start your retention timer and hold at the bottom. Inhale and hold. Exhale all the toxins, everything you don't need anymore. Beautiful. Let's dive into round 3. Good stretch. Ah, 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 ah. Stretch. Mm, mm. Ah, feels good. All right, let's dive in. Do you ever do these neck rotations, by the way? This is like a warm-up to Qigong. Master Joe in El Monte. You can see him on Stan Lee's That's Incredible. Sorry, Stan Lee's Superhuman. That's Incredible. It's a different show. I think he's on that one too. Pretty powerful. All right, we're gonna start. That's an understatement, by the way. Amazing, Master Joe. Deep reverence for Master Joe. Round 3. All right, here we go. Round 3, right? Round 3. All right, let's start with a full inhale and exhale. All the stale air. Inhale, exhale. Twenty more. Last 10. Last 5. 4. 3. 2. Get ready with your retention timer. Exhale completely. Say your mantra, your intention, your prayer at 0 breath. In the emptiness of no breath. Inhale and hold. I'm curious what you feel in those deepest states of empty breath, no breath. Is there a space for you? Can you create the space? Create the space of no thoughts, and then choose the thought. No thought. Choose the thought. Yeah? All right, beautiful. All right, last round, we're going to do 40 breaths. Exhale completely. Hold at the bottom. Push-ups at the same time as hold the breath with no breath. And do as many as you can. If you want to do them slow with me, I like doing them slow. Maximum benefit. All right. So take a deep breath. Exhale completely. Deep inhale, serene exhale. If you want to join Cinnamon and me after these exercises, you can find the link through gasm.tv. Making Love, Sex Magic Meditation. Mature people only. 18 and over. All your rest, gotta wait till you're 18, according to the law. Twenty more. If you want to see what making love looks like, slowing down, really appreciating my love, being in the moment, not going over the top, edging continuously, energy going up and up and up, moving that energy to the heart, opening wider. Last 5. Get ready to push up, do push-ups, move into that position. As many push-ups as you can on your toes, on your feet. You could be on your knees. You can even lean up against the wall. Take a deep breath. Exhale completely. Start your retention timer if you like. Inhale, hold. Building those deepest neurons, right? So beautiful. Thank you for being here again this morning. Love sharing each morning with you. Thank you for coming and taking care of yourself, cleansing and activating your bodies and your mind so that you can be the greatest you and give your gifts to everyone with such love and joy. I love sharing and serving with you each morning. Thank you so much for your devotion to your heart, body, and mind, and your intent and purpose in this world. It's such a beautiful place, and I love sharing it with you. Thank you for joining each morning. If you'd like to join us again in a few moments, go to gasm.tv and click through the link in the upper right to join us on Chatterbait, and we will love to see you there. Mwah. Love you all. Beautiful day.